My name is Siddhesh Nagarasheth. I am from Mannavara. So last class we are discussing about a topic from 9th standard, that is surface areas and volumes. In surface areas and volumes we already discussed about surface area of a cube and cuboid and lateral surface area, total surface area of cube and cuboid we discussed. In that also we discussed about some of the problems based on lateral surface area, total surface area and cost related problems. So here we have to move on to the next type of problem, that is, so here we have to know about the problems based on number of things. So that means here just observe, when we have the situation, that is box, cubical box or cubical box like that, in that we can insert some of these small boxes. So here it is we having a sum of the surface area. Here this cubical box or cubical box having surface area. Inside that one we can insert some of the small boxes. So up to the maximum, that is how much it is when it is full, up to the full here. So here that means here we have to insert some of the small boxes. That small boxes also having some of the surface areas. So using the surface area of this individual box and the total surface area, so we can calculate how many number of boxes we can insert into the box. How many number of boxes we can insert into that box. So that one we can calculate easily. So that means here what we have to do is, so we have to find out the number of things. That is number of things we have to find out here. Number of things means, so individual boxes, that is we can insert inside this cubical box or cubical box. So number of things is equal to, so firstly we have to find out the total surface area. So surface area of this box we have to firstly calculate. So how many faces we needed, so that one depends on the problem. So here firstly we have to find out the total surface area of the box. Total surface area. So we have to find out, then divided by, so we have to insert the area of individual things, that is area of the individual things, area of individual thing. So area, surface area of this individual thing we have to find out. So here I will take it as surface area. So here firstly we have to find out the total surface area of this, whatever the arrangement we have, so whatever the box we have, that one, so total surface area we have to find out. And according to the problem, so how many faces we have to take in consider, so that one it is based on the problem. So here we have to divide with the surface area of individual boxes. Here we have to insert some of the boxes means, so after some boxes it getting full. So that means how many boxes we can insert here, that one we can find out. So that means it is number of things is equal to total surface area. Firstly we have to find out the total surface area, then we have to divide with the surface area of the individual thing, that is individual box. So when we take this one, so we can find out the number of things. So number of things we can insert, how many number of things we can insert, that one we can easily find out. So let us take some of the problems based on this situation. Let's take the first problem here. So here Mary wants to decorate the Christmas tree. Here it's a Christmas time, we have to decorate the Christmas tree. She wants to place the tree on a wooden box. She wants to place that same Christmas tree on a wooden box. So then we have to decorate that one. So like some lightings. So we have it. Yes. So here she wants to place that same tree on a wooden box covered with the colored paper with a picture of Santa Claus on it. That means here, so she wants to cover that wooden box with a colored paper. So with a picture of Santa Claus on it. Then she must know the exact quantity of paper to buy for this purpose. That means she know that one. So how many papers it needed to cover that wooden box. She know that one. But we have to know. As here, if the box has the length, breadth and height as 80 cm, 40 cm and 20 cm respectively, how many square sheets of paper of 40 cm would she require? That means here we have to calculate how many paper it is needed. It's a square sheet of paper. how many square shaped paper is needed to cover that cuboidal box. So we have to calculate. Already we know that the formula, that is number of things required is equal to total surface area divided by area of individual things. That one already we learnt about that one. So using that formula, so we can calculate this thing. So for that we need a total surface area of this cuboidal box and the area of this square sheet. So let us find out these things. Firstly we have to write the length, breadth and height of the given quantity. Length, breadth and height of this cuboidal box. Then we have to find out the total surface area. That is, what is the value of length? It is 80 centimeter. Then the value of breadth is 40 centimeter and the height it is 20 centimeter. Then using this formula we have to insert these length, breadth and height into the total surface area. That is, so you have to write completely, that is total surface area of the wooden box. Then I will write just only TSA of wooden box is equal to 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. So is equal to 2 into, what is the value of L? It is 80 and B is 40, 80 into 40. It is 80 into 40 plus. So value of B is 40 and value of H is 20, it is 40 into 20. Then plus. Value of H is 20, L is 80. So here 20 into 80 is equal to 2 into, so 8 into 4, 32, 00 plus, and 40 into 20, 800 plus 20 into 8 is this 1600 is equal to 2 into what we get here. So you just observe first at the end we have 2 zeros, that's why just write it zeros only, and here we have 2 and 8. 2 and 8 it is 10, 10 plus 6 it is 16, 1 remains here, and 3 plus 1 4, 1 5. 5600 is equal to, so here 0 and 0, 2 into 6 12, 1 we have, 2 into 5 10 plus 1 is 11, 11,200 is the TSA, total surface area of this wooden box. Then another thing which require it is, so individual things. So area of individual things. Here just observe it's a square shaped paper. So that's why we have to take the area of square. That is, we have to know about the formula for finding the area of the square. That is A square. So here it is related to the rectangle. That is, rectangle means L into B. In both the length and breadth are same, means it is converted into the square. So that means here the area of square sheet is equal to A square. So value of A is equal to 40, it is given. That is, area of square sheet is equal to A square. That is, value of A is equal to 40 square, that is 40 into 40, because A is equal to 40. So here we have the value of A is equal to 40. Yes, that's why we have that one. That is 40 centimeter is equal to, so 40 square. So 40 into 40 is equal to 1600. So we have the area of square sheet. Area of square sheet we have here, that is 1600 here. So here 11,200, it is also centimeter square. So here also we have to write the unit, that is centimeter square. Both the cases you have to write centimeter square here. So don't neglect the unit, you have to write the unit here, otherwise you will lose the marks. So that's why. Yes. So here then we have to find out the number of things. Now how many number of sheets required for this purpose we have to find out. The number of sheets required, that is number of sheets required is equal, that is number of things required is equal to total surface area by area of individual things. That is total surface area divided by area of square sheet. So it is a individual square sheet, that is the square area of individual square sheet, it is 1600 centimeters square. So let us take the total surface area. Firstly, we have to take the total surface area. It is 11,200 and divided by 1600. So this two zeros getting cancelled. The answer will be the sum. That is number of sheets required. Number of sheets required is equal to 7. That is, she requires 7 square sheets of paper. That is, she wants 7 sheets of paper to cover the wooden box. To cover the wooden box. Yes. So this is the solution of this problem. So firstly we have to find the total surface area. Then we have to find out the area of individual thing. Then we have to divide those two things. Then we can get the number of things here. So using these techniques we can easily find out the number of things here. So let us move on to the next problem. Take the second problem here. So here Hamid has built a cubical water tank with lid for his house. With at each outer edge 1.5 meter. He built a water tank to store the water for his house. So and he get the outer surface of the tank excluding the base covered with the square tiles of side 25 centimeter. That means excluding the base, only excluding the base, he has to cover that water tank with the tiles. The square meter, the square tiles is square tiles of sides 25 centimeter. It's a square shaped and having a side of 25 centimeter. It is given. Find how much he would spend for the tiles if the cost of the tile is 360 per dozen. So that means firstly we have to find how many tiles we have to use for this total water tank. Whole water tank, how many tiles it's needed, firstly we have to find it. Then we have to find out how many cost we have to pay. Hamid has to pay, that one we have to find here. Here just observe, firstly we have to take the cubical water tank, then we have to find out the surface area. So that means here we have to consider the 5 faces. Excluding the base we have to consider the 5 faces. That is, we have to cover the 5 faces with the tiles. Yes, so firstly we have to take the cubical water tank. So for the water tank, what is the value at each edge it is? It is 1.5 meter. The edge of the water tank. The edge of the water tank is equal to 1.5 meter. So here just observe this, the tiles, the information of side of a square shaped tile, it is given 25 centimeter. That's why, so we can convert this in the form of 20 centimeter. So it will be the easy. So what we get here? So it is 150 centimeter. So then what we have to do? So we have to find out the number of tiles we have to use. Hamid has to use to cover that water tanks. That's why. So we have to find out the number of things. The number of tiles we have to find out first. So that's why we want the total surface area of this water tank and then area of each square shaped tile. So that one we have to find out first. It is firstly surface area of water tank. So we have, it is a total surface area 6a square, 6 faces 6a square. Here 5 faces we have 5a square. That is 5a square. So value of a is equal to 150 centimeter. That is 5 into 150 into 150. Remain as it is. That is centimeter square. Then what is the area of each square shaped tile? So let us find it. That is area of each tile. Each tile is equal to, so it is square shape, that's why we can take it as a square. That is 25 into 25 centimeter square. So then we have to divide those things. That is, number of tiles is equal to number of tiles required is equal to total surface area divided by area of each tile. Area of each tile. Yes. Then here. So let us take in that side the number of tiles. Number of tiles required is equal. So here, what is the total surface area? It is 5 into 150 into 150 is equal to 5 into 150 into 150 divided by 25 into 25. 25 into 25. So here we have 25 into 1 and 25 into 6. So here we have 25 into 1 and 25 into 6. So 6 into 6, 36. 5 into 36 is equal to 180. The number of tiles required. The number of tiles required is equal to 180. So number of tiles required is 180 we have. So then, here just observe, find how much he would spend for the tiles. Here 180 we have. So how much spend we have? Hamid has to have to spend for the tiles. If the cost of the tiles is 360 per dozen. So dozen means the 12 tiles means the 1 dozen. 1 tile means it's a 12 tiles means it's a 1 dozen. So already you know that there is 12 tiles is equal to 1 dozen. Then what about 1 tile is equal to? 1 tile is equal to, that is, so we can transpose this. It is 1 by 12 dozens. So we have to find out the 180 tiles. That is, 180 tiles means how many dozens we have, that one we have to find out. That is, we have 180 tiles. So for that we have to multiply here 180, here also we have to multiply. That is 180 by 12 dozens. That is 180 tiles is equal to, so here what we have here, 12 into 1, 12, so we have 6, so 12 into 5, 60, so it is over. That is 15 dozens. That is 180 tiles is equal to 50 dozen we have. That means, so here it is given that 360 rupees per dozen means, so firstly we have to know how many tiles a dozen, and we have 180 tiles. That means how many dozens we have, firstly we have to find out, then we have to find out the cost of that one. So let us, I will rub this part here. Yes. So here 180 tiles we have, so 15 dozen. So here already given that per dozen, 1 dozen is equal to 360 rupees. 1 dozen is equal to 360 rupees. Then 15 dozens. What's the cost for the 15 dozen here? So 360 into 15. So then we have to find out. So 15 into 0, 0. So 15 into 6, it is 90. We have 9 remaining here. So 45. So it is 54. So 5,400 rupees Hamid has to spend for the tiles. So Hamid has to spend 5,400 rupees for the tiles. Yes. So here we solved out this problem here. So that is, so first here we have to find out the total cost for the tiles. So here that is unknown thing, it is how many tiles it is required to cover that water tank. So for that one, so we have to find the total surface area of that water tank, and then we have to find out the individual area of this each tile. Then we have to find out how many tiles required. So then here it is a confusion, it is arises, it is 360 per dozen. So here dozen comes means here 12 tiles is equal to 1 dozen, we already know that 1 tile is equal to 1 by 12 dozen. So that's why we have to find out how many dozens we have for the 180 tiles. So we have that 15 dozens, we got that value, it is 15 dozens. Then so 1 dozen is equal to 360 rupees means 15 dozen is equal to, we have to multiply 15 both the sides, and here we have that one. So we got the value of the total cost for this 180 tiles we have here. So let us take some homework here. Let's take one homework here. So that is, the paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint. The paint in a certain container, that is the painting. So we have to paint any wall like that. So here the paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area. So whatever the area is equal to 9.375 meters square. That is, it is given that the total surface area is given. So one thing it is calculated, that is total surface area is given. How many bricks of dimension? That is the area it is made up of bricks. So how many bricks of dimension? 22.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter can be painted out of this container. That means here we have some of the number of bricks are there. So we have to paint all these bricks. So the paint, this paint is a capacity to paint an area, total area equal to 9.375 meters square. There are some number of bricks are there, so we can paint. So we have to paint that one. So using this container, how many number of bricks we have to paint? We can paint. So that one we have to find out. But it is given that the area of, that is dimension of each brick, it is given that is 22.5 centimeter cross 10 centimeter cross 7.5 centimeter. That is 22.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter. It's a L into B into H. That is, it's a L, value of L, it is B and it is H. So that one we wrote in the form of dimension, that is L into B into H. Likewise we wrote here. So here using this value of L, B and H, so you have to find the area of each brick here. Then, so we know that one. So here the total surface area is given and the surface area of each brick it is given. So when you are dividing these things, we can get the values. Already we know that one. Yes, I hope you understood these things. How to find the number of things. Using the known things, already we know that one. So there are many number of problems are there. When we have the same like situation, you can use that formula as a techniques to find out required result. So I hope you understood these things. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. You can get the notification of our channel very easily. Also hit the like button. Thank you and be safe and stay home. Thank you.